Like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Good. Stay out the dark.
Got it.
All right. Welcome
to the J&O Show.
Where we talk about
things that we were never told. I'm Jay.
And I'm Hope.
And now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you guys are new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write hashtag next show, so that way we can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today we are bringing to you a reaction video. This is a channel called Playback. Shout out to Playback. They are reacting to Fresh and Fit. We don't date black women.
Oh, hell no.
Now, we've done a reaction video to Fresh and Fit before in the past, and to be honest, I wasn't really necessarily trying to do any more videos with Fresh and Fit.
I'm tired of being disrespected by you and her. Oh.
I mean, just keeping it all the way 100, you know, they're on a different side of YouTube or what have you, and I just can't dig with their energy. Like, a lot of the stuff that they put out, you know, it's different. It's not like, because we have other manosphere people like
the Red Minister. Kevin Samuels.
We have him.
We talk about him. Yeah, we talk about him.
We also talk about
MTR.
Shout out to MTR. You know, those are two of the people that we talk about the most when we do talk about Red Pill, Manosphere community, or what have you. And you know, I rock with them because I appreciate that they're dropping a lot of nuggets and knowledge. I don't necessarily always agree with what they're saying, but that's okay. We can agree to disagree. But it's in your delivery.
You can tell when somebody's trying to help.
Yes, you can tell when somebody's trying to help. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna see what Playback has to say about this particular topic with Fresh and Fit and them not wanting to date black women. To be honest, good.
I find Playback to be two very bright young men.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to see what they're gonna say about this and to speak on this current topic. I obviously don't have a problem dating black women, but I will say this before we start. Most guys who have a problem dating black women is because they will allow the bullshit. So, shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. And one thing that I noticed in my dating life when I was dating, it was a while ago, and I know the dating market is very different. But certain things I guarantee you will translate. If you don't allow bull, you won't deal with bull. If you see signs of bull, if you walk up to a woman and you smell like,
get that aroma.
Smell like cow dookie over here. I smell like manure. And you look over there and you go, hold on, let me get the glare out of my glasses. Hold on.
Is that what I think?
You look like a hella dookie. I don't.
Got it.
No, you know, it can't be. It can't be. Can't be dookie. Dookie ain't shaped like that. Dookie walls don't look like that.
Bruh.
Really?
Dookie walls don't. No. If it looked like a duck and walk like a duck and then quack like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Yeah.
You put your foot down and you tell people, yo, I don't deal with that type of energy in my life. They either adapt or they get out. A lot of people will be like, yo, man, black women be doing this and black women be doing that and all that other stuff. They don't do that crap when they go to work, though.
Boy, if you don't...
Unless they're that manager. And you work under them, then they'll give you all of their bullshit, right? But when they talk to their bosses, they suddenly know how to act.
Right.
Right? You demand that be you.
Hey.
And if you're a woman, it's the same thing. if you meet some dude who's a douchebag. No, you treat me with a certain amount of respect or get up out of my life. I don't need you or your stinking energy in here.
Yep.
Walking in here smelling like butt. So anyway, we gonna press play.
Also, you do attract what you put out. I'm just saying. Okay, press play.
Welcome back, Playback. We here with another banger. Them boys are fresh and fit doing some crazy stuff.
Why do all YouTubers say they back with a banging? Like, shouldn't that word be played out by now?
No.
Shouldn't it be played out by now? Apparently not, because I like them and they're growing rapidly. So there you go.
Stuff. Just give you a little background. In the episode, one of their Hard On Thoughts episodes they had, you know, when they got all the women around them, they decided to kick out Asian Doll because she was talking. That's what I said. I don't know who Asian Doll is.
She's black?
She is black, and that's why the blogs are trying to cancel them. So they kicked out Asian Doll. She was talking with somebody else during a live podcast, and it was extremely rude. Myron, you know, when women are rude to Myron, he get all alpha.
I don't even know who she is, so I don't care. Simple.
Is he talking about her?
Damn.
Guys, sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like, you know, this is like the 5th time I've told you that, right?
Sixth time.
Like, stop. For real, like, stop.
He mean as
I'll just keep it real, man.
No,
Like,
but
you
he's
haven't been here.
cool.
So
I
you
don't
haven't
give a
seen
fuck about none of that
Cool.
shit. Yeah, it's the whole show. Come on.
Yeah, she's been
We
doing it
got
the
you,
whole
got you.
show. I'm not mean as f. I just have rules. Simple.
All right, go ahead. It's podcast.
Damn.
What I look for in a man in a
mean
club,
ass
that's
nigga.
like approaching me.
Hold on. Excuse me?
Said, yes! She responded. I gotta kick her out.
This nigga right here is mad extra for no reason.
It's been 2 weeks since I kicked someone out. I've been f***ing looking to scratch the itch, man. Yes.
And then
Just for those of y'all who don't know, because you don't follow Fresh and Fit, like, that's one of his things. He loves kicking women off his show. One of the reasons why she can't stand him. A lot of times when he does it, they do deserve it. I will give him that. When he does it, they do deserve it. They overstep. But you can see the joy bubbling inside when he's kicking somebody out. This is insane. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because this is gonna be a really long video. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going. Sorry.
Man, yes.
and then did it with the sound effect.
Oh, yeah. Shit's about to get real. We
Yeah.
just scratched the disc.
Nigga.
Remember, we had a stripper on our podcast.
Yeah.
Bro, she was on her phone half the time. And part of me was a little insulted by that. I was like, bro, like, get off your phone. You're in the middle of a podcast. But I ain't feel the need to badger her. She was still answering the questions. So then at one point, I'm like, bro, I'm curious. What the is she doing? She had her phone pointed in my direction. She was just in her DM request, dog. You know what I'm saying? I really should have scratched the disc and packed her up. Now that I think about it, well, I can't stand for women who don't do exactly
you
what I
not
say on my
alpha,
podcast.
though.
Yeah,
You not
I wasn't
alpha.
alpha enough
You
that
not
day.
alpha,
I was
nigga.
beta like.
So you know you beta, nigga.
Beta!
Nigga, don't
Yeah, I was
try.
beta. Yeah, I was beta.
Y'all niggas two different
I was
breeds.
super beta back then.
That nigga alpha.
You mean?
I'm not mean at all.
Okay, I don't care.
Have you been here the whole time?
No.
All right, then. So you don't know what was
I
happening,
don't
right?
give a...
Okay, then. So how you going to come on somebody's show, not know what go down, and say, oh, you're mean?
It don't matter. I can say what I want.
Okay, well, you can get off the show,
Freedom of
too.
speech. I don't give
Man,
a...
Get off the show,
chill,
too.
man. What? Chill out, bro.
Listen, don't do my like
Nah,
that.
you can go.
No,
Chill, chill. She ain't gotta
You're not
go.
going to come on the platform disrespect.
Nah, chill, bro. She ain't gotta go nowhere.
No, she
chill.
could go.
Chill, bro.
I don't have to.
Chill.
Come on, baby. We don't have to be this mean. We could be. Come
Listen.
on.
Chill out, bro.
Let's calm
I'm
down.
sorry.
He's hot. I'm calm.
No, I'm very calm, but it's like, bro, you got to show a little bit of respect on the platform.
It's
It is
cool,
respect.
bro.
You talking about-
Chill.
I say you mean. It is what it is. What the f*** you want me to say?
That's
You
not the truth,
mean,
though.
You mad about...
Okay, if this was our show, you think she would still be here?
No. But she wasn't lying. But to his point, you know what I'm saying? It is their show, so you do need to, you know, be respectful. But
Not the truth,
Mean.
though.
You mad about I said mean? You grown as hell.
See, look. Hey, look. Hey, when someone's pretending to be alpha, you can't test their alpha.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Because they're going to have to overreact to
you-
let you know how alpha they really are,
And you know
man.
for a fact you about to overreact because she just sat there and said like, bro, chill out.
Grown, right?
I just made one slick comment, calm down. And so that's already pushing this button enough. So you know he about to go a step further, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She would have got kicked off my show too. Like her attitude and everything, like that energy she carrying, I can't have people around me like that no more. Like there was a time that I wasn't that person, but there was a time that I just like I didn't have the nicest energy, and I wouldn't necessarily feel that I should put it on other people, but I just didn't have the best energy.
Right.
But now, understanding that I don't want to go back there, I wouldn't be able to let her stay on my show. We talking about a bunch of stuff that have nothing to do with the reason we started the video. I'm sorry, but I didn't know that all of this happened. There was no chance that she would be on my show. She wouldn't be able to stay. I would have had to kick her off.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, no. She would have got kicked off.
Okay, I'm pressing play.
Step further, bro. No.
Yeah, well.
Okay. So earlier on the show, there's a little back and forth. So he was just telling her to chill because it was like 5 times before to like chill.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Okay, but I said he mean. Why he want to stop the shit?
Well,
because you don't know what was going on.
We are holding the show.
It's good though, bro.
Why
Hey,
would
yo.
that piss you off?
Chill, bro. It's all right. We all right. We good.
He want to.
Yo, what? Yo, I'm not even going to get to the not liking the black women part. Are we... Hold on. So they're trying to cancel him for... Maybe it's what he said next, right? That must be why they're trying to cancel him. Because so far, he would be right. And like, she's doing... You don't know what's going on. So what? I can say what I want?
That's just ignorant. It is what it is. It's just being ignorant.
If this is how you are in a relationship, don't be surprised if you are by yourself till you die. With your dog the dog and the cat is leaving you too. If you got that type of attitude, the dog and the cat is leaving you too. You are a succubus for energy. You suck all the energy and all the goodness out of the room and replace it with your stanking behind. That's what this is. Preston.
He want a moment. Get it slow.
We good. Let's keep going, bro. We all
I
right.
want to leave.
Let's keep the
No, don't leave, please.
I won't.
Please.
Okay. Just like from here on out, like please,
I'm on his
one
ass,
at a
he's
time
tripping.
because we're going to the show
we'll
right now,
start
okay?
it over. I
'Cause
promise I won't say nothing. I promise.
This is the 5th time.
Okay.
You said that last time.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's start
Go
it
ahead.
over. Okay.
Yo,
All right.
your blood is boiling down there. I'm thinking about to let that chopper sing. Why is he that? Like,
Yo, Myron is heated. I don't. And I have no
first
idea
of all, not to. She shouldn't be talking in the podcast. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You came on a
Well, she
podcast.
about to
unless he just said, come over to my place and bamboozle her with the podcast. If you knew you was coming on for a podcast, do a little bit of research, just how the podcast is done. This is the way they operate. And you would know he has a propensity to kick people out. Now, if you're fine getting on the podcast where he's going to dunk on you and try and kick you out, then get on the podcast. But even if you went on there with no research, at least be a little respectful to his podcast. But if you weren't going to do that anyway, they're fine with it because they know it provides good content for them. Like, him kicking you out is the content on their show. Like, they love that super toxic dunk on them and kick them out. So no matter what, even if you come in there informed or ill-informed, like, it's good content for them at the end of the day regardless.
Which is in all actuality, that's the biggest reason why we didn't hurry up and like rush to this story, because it's like it really wasn't a story. I don't really care what the Shade Room and all the blogs
Is she
say.
a rapper?
I don't know who she is. I think she's just somebody that they know, like the Shade Room
Oh, okay.
knows. Oh, I think she's oh, this is why it's crazy. She's King Vaughn's girlfriend. She was it.
Oh.
The only reason why it became a story is because this is now someone.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
So King Vaughn is a rapper that recently passed away. He was killed.
Oh.
Allegedly, King Vaughn was a hitman for gangs. Allegedly. Which explains a lot of the way she moves. I don't know all of that about her. I know about King Vaughn because I'm into, music and making music. So I know a little bit about King Vaughn. I know a couple of his songs, whatever. But I know what he do in them streets too. At least I heard allegedly that he do things in the streets. But regardless of what he may or may not have done in the streets, I know that he definitely had a certain way that he moved. And that would explain why she moved how she moved. Because you got to be that type of woman to be with that type of dude. Wow. All right.
Now someone that the blogs knew to associate to a headline.
Okay, so
that's literally it. And that's the reason why we didn't make this, because it's like, yeah, like you said, bro, if you're gonna come to somebody's podcast, don't be mad, don't be mad weird and start talking behind them, and we sitting here trying to have a back and forth and you just running your mouth. However, the thing where things got worse is when people started to dig up Fresh and Fit's old podcast, because for whatever reason they branched this whole interaction that Myron had with Asian Doll as You hate black women, don't you, dog? You hate black women, right? Ironically, I think they do. But that scenario had nothing to do with it whatsoever. That scenario is something that's a very typical scenario. Unfortunately, it happens on their podcast. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, it don't really matter. That's just how they treat women a lot of times. But to further their point about how they don't like black women, they dicked up some old clips, dog.
Like dating app called Black. Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah.
You take that bass out of your voice when you are talking to me.
Like, me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't Night Riders.
Nah,
so.
It's so odd to me how aggressive they are against, like, black women in this regard. I don't understand. Be very mindful. Just give more information to the new people who aren't that familiar with Fresh and Fit. These two are the same people who preach this ideology of like trying to expand your dating profile as much as possible, so much so that you need to date on all platforms, to the point where these two religiously use sugar baby sites to meet women. So now all of a sudden, sugar baby sites is acceptable to meet quality women, which it ain't. We've already exposed this bozo over here, Fresh, for meeting a sugar baby and then getting finessed out of some money because he gave her money, not once but twice. But that's okay. That's completely fine. But as soon as you use an app called Black to meet black women, all of a sudden that's a problem because they believe that they're above dating black women because there's a bunch of Shaniquas and LaQuishas.
I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, Redbone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Good. Stay out the dark.
Got him.
That's all I'm gonna say to that. Stay out the dark.
Okay, so why are we reacting to this buffoonery that we've been going through? Okay, the situation with Asian Doll, she reinforced their already preconceived bias towards black women. She was the stereotype that they don't want. And they now equate women like her with all black women. And the problem is there's
a very simple mindset.
There's no group on the earth that is a monolith that is human.
Right.
None of us are a monolith. All black women, all black men, black people, white people, Asian people, Christians, Jews. Nobody is alike across the board. There are different mindsets. There are right-wing, left-wing, middle aisle mentalities towards everything. And everybody is their own different person. There are a lot of things that many people in general do. Like you can probably get like a good 50, 60% of people do this, that, and the third, or move like this, or think like that. And you can get that. But there is no monolith. Everybody's different. My preferences for women are very different from every friend I have. I don't have a friend that has preferences like mine when it comes to women. They just don't. But there are certain things that we do line in. Me and a lot of my friends, we love black women. But we also like Spanish women and Asian women and this, that, and the third. We just find attractive what is attractive to our eyes. It doesn't really matter the skin color. But as you see, by what I married, you sort of have to make room for people to be who they are, in spite of whatever group they may fall into. And don't judge a book by its cover, so to speak. But if they're showing you that they are a certain way, then that's a different story.
Exactly.
So just be careful. I can't even. I went into this video expecting to get to this part way earlier.
Like I said before, you attract what you put out. So if you attracting the same type of women,
that's a big one.
Black women or brown women, melanated women, and you feel as though all of them are Shaniquas or Shanays and they have that nasty type of attitude, who the common denominator? Because we're not all like that, as Jay just said. But if that's what you keep on attracting, you might want to check the energy that you're putting out. I'm just saying. And
that's great across the board because they have this similar issues with women of all races. Because they keep on attracting the same type of women. Yeah. But it's because they're also putting out the certain type of energy. They don't have the best reputation on YouTube. Even amongst manosphere. A lot of people in the manosphere don't mess with them because they believe that they're not genuine. So you have to take stuff like that into consideration. Don't judge a book by its cover, but if they're showing you the actions, you know, if they stankin' and they look like a pile of dookie, it's probably a pile of dookie, you know? So that's one relationship thing that you can definitely take in and put it in your bag. This video is getting long. We're not even going to get into the part of the video that we wanted to start because it was just so much buffoonery going on in the podcast.
We'll have a link in the description box if you guys want to watch the full reaction by Playback to, you know,
the buffoonery.
Yeah, the buffoonery. But that's going to wrap it up for today, guys.
Show is.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But that's going to be that.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Deuces.
Press the off button.